At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.
Good afternoon. We want to thank It Empowered and My Phone, our official communications provider, for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized TELUS dealer today. You won't be sorry that you did. And welcome to the matchup between the semi-final matchup, I should add, between the host, Morris Mavericks, and the road team, Killarney Wawanesa Raiders. I know it sounds weird saying that because we are in Killarney, but Morris is the home team because they had the better round-robin result. Welcome to this afternoon's contest, and the pregame show was brought to you by Super 8 Winnipeg West. My guest this game is
Dylan Smith.
And Dylan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a Wawanesa student from Wawanesa, and I'm in grade 11, and I'm number 12 on the Killarney Wawanesa Raiders.
And with that, we'll take a We will not take a quick break. We will instead bring you this intense heavyweight showdown between two of the top AA teams in the province of Manitoba. Facing off at center ice will be number 7 Laner against number... And Morris wins it back, and they tangled up in the neutral zone. Laner dumps it down. Bumped along the end boards there. It's kept in by Schul, sorry. Not sure what to do with it there is Klein. He moves it ahead to Schul, who gets it back to Leonard. The backhand in front. Unable to connect with Leonard. Number 9 has it. Shear. That was Shear. Leonard in there. And the puck goes over the glass. So early going, what are your thoughts with the game so far?
Well, I think we could play a lot harder. You know, we've been good in the offensive zone, but we've shown better games before. But I think we'll just take a bit to get things rolling, you know.
We being the Killarney Wawanesa Raiders. We're back here, and that's scrambled. Could be a penalty here coming up, but no, the refs just want to let them play, and these fans just want to watch some hockey. Now, how much of an advantage, or how strange is it Killarney is the home team, with it being, or Killarney's the road team, rather?
No, it's definitely different. We've never been away before in our own arena, so.
We have a break here for number 15 for Morris. He's in all alone, and that's stopped by the netminder for Killarney. Keck loses it, and 14 for Morris. Dixon has it. Dixon gets it back to Keck. Morris has it again. They get it back to the point. Maynard rifles it off the boards, and Dixon puts it behind the net. Dolomont over. Hartwig has it. Durock over. It hits the body and goes. Here's Dolomont in. He gets it in behind the Killarney net. Morris net, rather. Both teams are battling for their lives here on what Big save there by the Killarney netminder. You got to be impressed with how your boys are looking so far.
Yeah, Matt's played real strong games these past couple of games. He's improved a lot over the past year, so he's definitely one of our stronger goaltenders.
And that's what you want to do. You want to get better as Killarney. That's kept in by number 16, Holdnick. As the Mavericks make a change. And here's Killarney trying to break out here. The pass that hits a stick, but it goes back to Morris instead, and it's Holdnick. He moves it ahead. Clark has it. Clark battling along with 3 Raiders. And it comes loose. It's 24 who has it. Maynard moves it over. And that's kept in. Number 7 lets a slapper go. That was stuck. That was stopped and sent wide. Morris has it behind the Killarney goal. Big bump there. Tries to pass it in front. And the puck goes down the ice. The crowd getting into it pretty good here early on. 16:20 gone. 16:20 remaining here in the first period. Still scoreless. As Killarney tries to break out. Klein has it. But he loses it. Oh, and unable to find the top corner was Collette, and back the other way. Here come Killarney. Klein has it. Klein, backhand pass in front. That hits a leg, and Morris has it. Battle along the end boards, along the side. That's kept in by number 3, Miller. No, he loses it now. Morris has it, and they're going the other way. They backhand it down the ice by number 9, Collette. Falling to the ice was Schul. That could have been a break. But the Raiders don't. The Raiders capitalize. They get it down the ice. And the puck goes into the visitors' home. The Morris bench. We'll just call it the Morris bench. 15:30 remaining here in the first period. Fairly good flow to the game so far.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game so far. We the Raiders need to battle harder, but Morris are playing pretty good too.
Well, this is a battle of the 2 top teams in the province, and early going, it's showing to be a fairly even matchup. Killarney has it along the boards. They just missing on the pass. Morris causes the turnover. Miller has it behind his own net. He lets the number 16 for Morris let a shot go. Holdnick, and 14:59 scoreless. Is there anything you'd be doing differently out there for your Killarney Raiders, or? No,
I think this is the top 2 teams in the Provincials right now, so I think it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be tough to score on both teams. They just need to keep battling out.
This first period is brought to you by Pembina Valley Physiotherapy and Sports Injury. And Morris has it. They backhand it in behind the net. Bumping along the end boards. And 21-17. Clark. And Morris has it at the point. That follow that puck. That remains in place somehow. But both teams were alert. Unlike this broadcaster, both teams were alert. And the puck goes down the ice, hits a hand. That could have, if it wouldn't have hit a hand, it could have been icing. As we have a right in front of the Morris bench. The shot there by Killarney, and the save, the big save, and down the other way comes Morris. 14:01 remaining here in the first period. I'm Travis Longman, joined alongside Dylan Smith. And what has to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
I think Killarney Raiders, they need to really capitalize on the rebounds, and Morris, they're going to have to get some traffic in front of Raiders net.
He stops everything he sees, does he?
Oh, yes.
That could be a key to both teams.
Mm-hmm. Lots of traffic in front of the net.
Fairly evenly matched so far.
Oh, yeah.
Kalmakoff.
No, this line has had some good chances over the past game. They've really played well together in this tournament, so maybe they can turn things around.
We would like to apologize for the mesh and the blur screen that you are currently seeing. And the black. Morris is regrouping here in their own zone, and almost a fortunate bounce there for the Raiders, but hard play there by Morris, able to break that up.
Yeah, we switched up the first couple of lines a bit just to help us with this tournament, just to adapt. So maybe that will help the Raiders a little bit.
Maynard has it, gives it to Keck. Keck looking for it. Well, that's poked off his stick by Miller. Miller does well to keep it in, but not well enough as it comes out to center ice. .12:30 here, still scoreless in the battle of the two teams that I thought would be in the final. What happened in yesterday's game for you guys?
I think we just gave up halfway through. You know, we stopped putting in effort. We thought we had it in the bag, and just didn't go our way. But we're looking to come back today.
And here's Morris the other way, just a bit offside. Do you think maybe that you guys lost to Glenborough Carberry, correct? GCB?
Yeah, we haven't played them yet in the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, we beat them in the playoffs, yeah.
I stand corrected. Mountain was the team that knocked you guys out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know this one will be a tough one. Morris are a pretty defensive team, and you know, we're a little more offensive, so it'll be a good matchup, that's for sure.
Have you guys seen Morris heading into this?
No, we haven't. They're in a completely different league than us, so this is really the only time we see them is in Provincials.
Number 20 is taking the face off. Klein is doing battle again. I can't see who the Morris player was, but Morris got possession of the puck. Fanning on it was Schul. Luckily, that did not cost them. As the puck goes behind, number 7, Stock has it. Holdnick trying to get it to his teammate, and he does. Number 4, Schrader. Isaac has it. He takes a bump in the corner from Shadlowski. And Klein's back the other way. Klein goes through the neutral zone. Still has the puck, still on his feet, but taken hard into the boards. He gets right back up though, and the Raiders still have the puck, but they just turned it over. Morris is breaking back the other way at 16. Holdneck dumps it down the ice and as they make a change. Shearer has it, moves it ahead. That's kept in. Until now, Killarney's breaking down into the Morris end and very close to being offside, but the linesman rules otherwise. It's still onside. Could be a break here for Morris, but it's hard back for the Raiders. Knocked off, had the puck knocked off his stick by Shearer. And there's a battle at the sideboards. Being encouraged good by the crowd here. Home ice is, they're hoping to be an advantage this afternoon.
Yeah, the crowd's always a big part of our game. You know, we've got Cole Lockhart. His mom's always down there supporting us. Loudest voice in the arena.
That's not behind the microphone. Collette has it. Breaking in. He lets a shot go, and that goes off Vandenberg and wide. Corey has it behind Vandenberg. Klein moves it over. Miller Miller being chased back into his own end, but he gets it down to Klein. Colomb out to Flynn. He gets it along the boards. There's a battle along the side boards here. Kicked ahead by Morris. Using a little foot action there. Morris brings it into the Killarney end, and that'll be a whistle. Now, what do you think of the plays so far?
No, I think Morris is going to be a tough one. They're very good all around. They're very good in their end at getting the puck out, and they like to take shots on net. So it's going to be a tough one for the Raiders.
Klein's taking the face off. Raiders get it back. That's kept in by Holdnick. Holdnick puts it behind the net. Forsyth battles. Forsyth tries to get it again, rings it around the board, but not out, kept in there. And finally it goes out. Here's number 15, Doulemont. Doulemont. The howitzer by number 10, Corey, but unable to find it. Unable to find the back of the net. Probably scared a few spectators in that. I was in the waiting room area and just getting a cheeseburger between games, and wow, the puck's just echoing off that glass. Puck goes down, and Column had to be sharp there to prevent a turnover. And here's Morris the other way. Good defensive play there by the Raiders. Number 21. Battle. Raiders have it behind the net. Looking. And we have a delayed penalty here. The Raiders will be going to the power play. And the power play is brought to you by GT Hockey, gtperformancehockey.com. With the penalty kill being brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Our good folks at Pembina Valley Chrysler and gthockey.com. Hartway pinned down the ice. And Vandenberg will come out to play it. Looking to set something up here is number 10, Corey. Corey brings it through the neutral zone. Knocked off the puck by number 15, Keck. Keck has it. He lets a shot go, and that didn't miss by much. All the way down the ice. Morris has it. Just looking to kill time, but Klein has it. He comes in, he lets a shot go. That also didn't miss by much. Here comes Morris back the other way. Number 12, Keck. Keck over the shot. Oh, great save, Vandenberg. What can you tell me about the play, or tell us about the play of your netminder so far?
Matt Vandenberg, he's been making some big saves for the Raiders these past couple of games, and we're really looking to rely on him. He's a big part in our organization there.
Face-off coming up just beside Vandenberg as the Raiders look to win it, and they do. They win it. Shawowski has it behind his own net. He moves it ahead. And Shawowski has it back. Gets it, Klein. Klein looking to get something started here. Klein moves it down along the boards. Back to Klein. Klein over Scherer. Scherer, and that hits a leg, and we have a breakaway here. It's Keck in all alone. He lets a shot go in. He scores! 6:37 gone remaining here in the first period, and Keck has Morris on the board. 1-0.
Yeah, that was a very nice breakaway goal. Couldn't have asked for a really better situation on Morris's part.
Short-handed at that too. Good play there by getting his
good
foot,
defensive play.
Getting
Morris.
the block in front, but short-handed at that. Does that take the bit of the air out of the sails for the Raiders?
The Raiders will definitely have to look and get back up into the pace of things here. But there's still 25 seconds left on the power play, so maybe we can get something going.
Lots of time left in this game, as that goal was brought to you by Get Empowered, our official communications provider. For cell phones, iPads, and more, contact your authorized TELUS dealer today. GetEmpowered.ca. You won't be sorry you did. Kept in there by Klein on net, and the backhand. Grr, big save. I almost said great save, but wasn't really a great save, but they're all great if you ask a goaltender.
Yeah. No, it really helps when you've got defense in there swinging away trying to get the puck out for them.
5:53 remaining here in the first period between the Killarney Raiders and the Morris Mavericks. 1-0 for the men, or the students, in silver and black and white. Very obvious cross-check call and a delayed penalty coming up. Not a very disciplined game so far for Morris. And Killarney will be going to the power play because 15, he's heading to the center. Keck is going to the penalty box.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious cross check. Not many refs are going to let you get away with that one.
Not very many refs that want to remain employed should let you get away with that one. Raiders look to get things started here on the power play. They are 0 for 1 with the man advantage. Back to the point. Oh, another bad turnover. But Corey was skated hard and was able to catch up to Isaac before things got worse.
He's that kind of guy that just leaves it all out on the ice. Everything's for his team.
Gives it at 110%.
Oh, yeah, always 110%.
Klein has it. He brings it through the neutral zone. Good defensive play there by the Mavericks. Maynard has it. Sends it down the ice. Good penalty kill. The Mavericks are trying to keep the Raiders' top guns off the scoreboard.
Morris has really shown to be a top defensive team here. It's going to be a tough one.
Shadlowski sends it on net. That goes wide. It's Corey. Corey sent down the ice. Knocked down by the big man. But the ref reminds them that we are not playing basketball, and that was not acceptable. So I'm going to blow that play dead. 4:25 remaining here. 1-0 Morris. What has to happen for the Raiders to get the next one?
We've really got to focus on our power play and try to stop the turnovers in the neutral zone. That's a big one.
And just bad luck that set up that first goal. Big bump in the neutral zone there.
Yeah. The defense really need to focus on where they're shooting the puck and not to shoot in shin pads.
Not to shoot in shin pads. Yes, that would probably be good strategy. This penalty kill is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler, and the power play is brought to you by GT Hockey, gtperformancehockey.com. Sent on net. Klein has it. He sends it to the corner, and number 7, Lehnert. Lehnert down the ice, but no, it hits a body, but no, here comes Morris. Morris comes in, hits Keck in, the goal scorer, and unable to get a shot on net. Morris, and the ref falls at center ice. I don't know if he didn't have a skate sharpened or what happened there. Shearer sends a shot on net. Correction, that was Schull. Schull keeps it in. He sends a shot, and that hits 11 and goes wide. Hits Isaac and goes wide. Stock has it. Sends it down the ice. And into... Not sure what they were trying to accomplish there, Dylan.
No, the Morris, they're a pretty high-caliber team, and I think the Raiders are going to really have to focus on their power play if they really want to defeat these guys.
They've had a couple man advantages in the early going and unable to capitalize. Hopefully, if you're a Raider fan, that doesn't come back and bite them. As the puck goes down into almost, what was he thinking there, do you think?
I don't know. We like to do that a lot. There's no real explanation.
I like your honesty, Dylan. No real explanation there. 2:50 remaining here in the first period. Still 1-0 for the home visitors out of Morris. They are the home team because they finished tops in the round robin. And Killarney's, and here is Dillamont. Dillamont in, still has it. He loses control, but he gets it again. The backhand over and doing battle in the corner. Kalmakov. Dillamont bumps his man into the boards, and 15 hits the man in front. Battle along the sideboards there, and you know what I've noticed this so far in this tournament, both games that we've been covering, the teams are not afraid to get dirty. They're not afraid to go in the corners.
No, we've got a lot of players on our team that they're very physical guys, and that's a key factor in being a top team in this league. You can't be soft in this league. You got to give it all you got.
Well, you can't be soft in any hockey.
Yeah.
You can, but then you'd end up in 30th place in the NHL. I've been corrected by my stats guy. There's 30 teams in the NHL, right, with Vegas. But we're not talking about the NHL right now. We're talking about some kids who dream about playing in the NHL. Miller has it. He's going back. He dumps it behind. That's kept in by Morris. Stock has it. Miller trying to hustle to the puck, but 24 gets in the way. Maynard trying to get something before the end of the period. Oh, fanned on that pass. Did not get all that wood on it. And the Raiders are back the other way. They're pinned deep in their own zone. Skating. Puts it on net, hoping to hit a leg and maybe a bounce. 16 has it. Holdnick as we enter the final minute of the first period. Morris has it, puts it on net, and that hits a leg and goes wide. The battle. Miller showing his soccer ability and kicks it into the corner. 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Still 1-0 for Morris. And it goes down into Maverick territory. But quickly back the other way. Time for one last rush, maybe a couple. Good defensive play there by number 10, Corey. Both teams are playing the neutral zone trap, it appears.
Yeah, Connor's a very offensive defenseman. If he sees a chance to rush the puck, he definitely will.
As seen in our first game, there was a few offensive defensemen with even one scored 2 goals. Netherland.
Yeah, they like to score goals, that's for sure.
Well, everyone likes to score a goal. All right, we have a face-off coming up here. It's Klein. Klein looking to win the back to his fellow man in orange, but he takes a shot and that goes wide behind the net. And we will be at the end of the first period. And that first period was brought to you by Pembina Valley Physiotherapy and Sports Injury.
Are you looking for a career in the salon industry? Check out Aveda Institute Winnipeg in the Exchange. What sets us apart is our student mentorship program, 95% placement rate after graduation, real-world salon experience, and network of 7,000 salons and spas. You will learn creative cut and coloring, latest trends and techniques, social media marketing, fashion shows, photo shoots, and more. Now accepting applications for 2018, so check us out and book your tour today. Aveda Institute Winnipeg. Hair school the way it should be.
We're in our third year with the boys program. This year we've actually added girls to our program as well. We run from September till June. We have our own dorm set up now. It's a great exposure program, great development program for the fact that we're on the ice every day and we have workouts every day. We track our kids' grades closely, so the education is of utmost importance to us. And so it's an excellent program, and of course the Canadian Sports School League is the premier league and we're glad to be part of that.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Welcome back to the Shamrock Center in Killarney, Manitoba, as we bring you this very exciting matchup between the Killarney Raiders and the Morris Mavericks. Not much scoring, but a whole lot of action in the first period. Just one goal to tell you guys about, and that came off of the stick of number 12, Keck. He took a shot, he blocked a shot, and he did it all that. And he was able to bury home the breakaway to give the Mavericks a 1-0 lead, and that's the way we sit after 20 minutes. We will be right back. We will be right back with period 2. And period 2 is brought to you by Pilot Mound Hockey Academy.
We're in our third year with the boys program. This year we've actually added girls to our program as well. We run from September till June. We have our own dorm set up now. It's a great exposure program, great development program for the fact that we're on the ice every day, and we have workouts every day. We track our kids' grades closely, so the education is the utmost importance to us. And so it's an excellent program, and of course the Canadian Sports School League is the premier league, and we're glad to be part of that.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy is great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
We're in our third year with the boys program. This year we've actually added girls to our program as well. We run from September till June. We have our own dorm set up now. It's a great exposure program, great development program for the fact that we're on the ice every day, and we have workouts every day. We track our kids' grades closely, so the education is the utmost importance to us. And so it's an excellent program, and of course the Canadian Sports School League is the premier league, and we're glad to be part of that.
And we're back live here in Killarney, Manitoba. Still in the second period, first intermission. Jumping the gun a little bit here. And exciting action here. My killer guy is coming right back. Dylan is on his way. And Dylan, as he gets his headset on, we're going to talk a little bit about that first period. So you just came back from the Killarney dressing room. What's the mood like down there?
The main focus of the boys right now is they got to eliminate those turnovers in the neutral zone. You know, the stretch pass really isn't working for us, but once we eliminate that and stop getting turnovers, I think we should do well.
What all did the coach have to say?
The coach, well, he really just wanted us to, focus on our own game. Not let them get in our heads a little bit, because I think we're pretty intimidated by them, and he just wants us to play our own game, focus on what we're doing, and worry about ourselves, really.
How come he feels you guys are intimidated by them?
Well, they are the top-ranked team in the Provincials, so that's a big one, and they are outplaying us a little bit in their end and in our end, so.
And puck luck, that was a huge thing in the first period.
Mm-hmm. I think once we start getting it out, more breakouts, more, and maybe get some traffic in front of their net, we should be doing a whole lot better.
Now, shoot skates on the other foot. What do you think Morris's coach was saying to his boys? And
I think what he was saying was probably just keep grinding. They're doing a very good job defensively and offensively. They're not letting it hang around in their end for too long, and they're really good at that, getting it out. Good defensive.
Both teams just about ready. Well, there's 3 teams. The home team, the away team, and the refs. But very few people cheer for the refs. I know. I was an umpire for the longest time. Puck goes down deep into the Morris zone. Down the ice it goes, and hard after it is number... Is that Shedlowski?
Yeah, Shedlowski.
Shedlowski has it. Oh, could be a 4-on-2 break the other way. Over Miller. That's Klein. No, that's stopped. Big save there by Cologne. And dumped down the ice was Clark. Clark wearing number 17. That seems to be a common trend with, not sure if you're familiar with Wendell Clark, I think.
No, I'm not familiar with
No?
No.
Oh, he had a great mustache. He was from Kelvington, Saskatchewan.
Oh, well, if he's got a good mustache, he must be great then.
Oh, he could hit. YouTube him. And those of you viewers, YouTube Wendell Clark if you don't know who. And both teams scrambling to try to get the puck. Morris comes away with it and puts it on net, and that did not miss by much. Klein. Oh, almost had it out, but almost doesn't count. Miller. Again, almost doesn't count. Here's 15, Keck. Keck in. The backhand. Scores! Same last name, different player, same result. 2-0. 2-0 for Morris.
Yeah, that was a very nice goal, and probably could point at the defense for maybe not staying in their positions, but that was a very nice goal.
Not the start to the second period that the Raiders were looking for, that's for sure.
Morris Mavericks' second goal, scored by number 15, Jordan Keck. Assisted number 9, Maxime Correct. And number 20, Eric Mitchell.
That goal was brought to you by Get Empowered, our official communications provider. For cell phones, iPads, and more, contact your authorized TELUS dealer today and get empowered. You won't be sorry that you did. Have you called them?
No, I have not.
Well, they do good business. They have cell phones and iPads. And much more. Hartwig has it, but he loses it to number 19, Forrest. And Morris dumps it down the ice. Here's Keck. But he just overskates it. Hartwig, the backhand in. Dolomont, the backhand by Klein. Kept in. No, it's taken away, and it's a 2-on-1 break. Mishandled that pass, and that's a lucky break for the Raiders. Hartwig looking to bring it in over the blue line. He does. He moves it over. Klein, he lets a shot go. That's stopped by Cologne. Sent down the ice. It's kept in. Good defensive play there by Miller. No, that was not Miller. That was Corey. My mistake. The numbers, it's kind of hard to tell. But the orange guys, they kept it away from the gray guys.
Yeah, the Morris's goalie is playing very well. He's seeing everything. He's getting a lot of his blocker on everything. So it's going to be tough.
And here's 24, Maynard. He brings it in, sends it down the ice. Has Forsyth battles, sends it over. Lockhart, that hits the leg, and it goes over to Forsyth. Forsyth's bump, and he loses it to number 6, Maynard. Maynard takes the bump, but Stays on his feet. The Raiders have it in their own end. Doing a little circle. You'd almost see Scott Moyer do. And he gets it out. Corey. Over. In front. Hits a leg. And Cologne. Smelling like a rose on that one, Cologne.
Yeah, I think the Raiders' biggest problem right now is getting it out of our own end. And got to keep possession of it. Got to limit the turnovers, really.
Is there any one player specifically that could turn the tables in favor of the Raiders?
Keaton Klein, our grade 10, has been a real big part of our scoring opportunities this year, and he's really proven that he is a good hockey player. So maybe we'll look to him to turn things around for us.
A grade 10, wow, that's impressive. Not too many kids in grade 10 can make a difference playing against kids 2 grades higher up.
Yeah, no, he's quick, and I think he just wants to score more goals than his older brother. The Raiders, they've been fighting pretty hard. We've got our first line out there. They've been doing really well this year. We've had to mix it up a bit just to find the right match with everyone, but with Colton Miller on the first line, we've really been doing well.
And it's Stock has it. Stock backhands it down. Took by Shilowski. And down the ice again. 16 has it. Holdnick over. Kept in. Kicked aside. Knocked aside with a stick, actually. You could hear it hit the stick from all the way up here. And Klein has it. But he quickly lost it to number 9. Collette has it. What can you say about the play of your goaltender this afternoon?
Yeah, he's been doing really well in this whole tournament all year. But I think this tournament, it's really his time to shine. It's probably it is his last crack at winning Provincials. So I really think he's going to give it all he's got.
Face-off coming up. Won by Morris. It's back at the point. It gets over. Oh, lucky break there for the Raiders, but unlucky if you're not. Unlucky for Morris, that is. Morris battling with it. And number 14, Dixon, comes away with it. Keck has it. Keck moving along the sideboards. Keck still has it. The backhand pass. Keck moves it to number 11, Isaac. Schrader loses it. And number 16, Hartwig. Hartwig over the blue line. Hartwig, he comes in. Good hip check there by number 20, Tetrio. You don't see too many good hip checks in today's game, but that was a good hip check.
Yeah, no, people they tend to stay away from hip checks because it's really easy to get a knee call, and not you don't want to get a penalty for your team. So.
Yeah, it's such a gray area between a hip check and a knee. Face-off's coming up. Lockhart looks to win it, and the Raiders come away with it. They take it behind the Maverick net. The backhand, and that's just kept in, but then kicked out. Kalmakoff. But the Raiders have it down in their own end. Looking to get something set up here, but that's not good. That Klein loses his footing. Couple questionable hits there, but no call. Refs are just letting them play. I take back what I just said. There is a there is a penalty coming up.
Yeah, that was a pretty clear hit to the head on that one.
It was. You know who else used to get hit to the head a lot? Hockey. As Eye of the Tiger players over the loudspeaker here at the Shamrock Center. They're looking for someone to say, "Yo, Adrian, we did it," if you're a Raider fan. But Morris wins the draw.
Yeah, Morris will be looking to capitalize here. This is their first man-up advantage, so they're a very good offensive team. So.
And this power play is brought to you by GT Hockey, gtperformancehockey.com. Off the goalpost, inches away from making it a 3-0 game, but it hit the goaltender's best friends and goes wide. Morris is still pressing here. Number 9 has it. He's looking for his point man. He gets it back to him. It's Stock. Stock moves it over. He fans on the shot. I think his stick might have broke. It's Collette. Oh, and Collette. 1-800-COLLETTE makes it a 3-0 game in favor of Morris. That penalty kill was brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Now.
Yeah, that was a good executed power play on Morris's part. They
and you could hear the moms are still trying to rile up their kids.
Yeah, gotta get the morale up. You know, you just can't sink your head too much when you're down this much. It's really anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely not. That goal was brought to you by Get Empowered, our official communications provider. For cell phones, iPads, and more, contact your authorized dealer today. GetEmpowered.ca. You won't be sorry that you did. And number 16 for the Raiders comes in, and he takes a big bump. Unable to get the shot off. Number 16 was Hartwig.
Yeah, the Raiders, they've got a lot of chances over these past period and a half, so I think some of them are bound to go in. Got to bury some here.
Oh, eventually, but Morris is coming off a big win last night and a 9-0 shutout win.
Yeah, sitting at first in your pool it's a big thing, and it's definitely gonna keep your keep the boost going into the second game. So we gotta really shut them down.
Keck brings it in. He's taken into the board, taken down, and Killarney tries to get it out, and they are able to. Number 20 has it at center ice. That's Tetro. Tetro moves it over to Dixon. Dixon's bumped. Miller. Collette. No. Shearer. I was looking at the wrong team there. Shearer. The backhand kept in, but we have a penalty here. The back ref is calling that a cross check. And this penalty kill will be brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler, with the power play being brought to you by GT Hockey, gtperformancehockey.com. Now, this power play is absolutely crucial for the Raiders. What has to happen here other than get the goal, obviously?
The Raiders, they really got to focus on getting the puck out of our own end and not turning it over in the neutral zone, but we really got to pass the puck around and get a screen in front of the goalie.
Dumped down the ice, but that will not be icing as they are killing a penalty. Vandenberg's out to play it, who made several big saves in the first period. Leonard has it, looking to get it back to the point, but unable to find his man. That's got to be deflating when you're on the penalty or when you're on the power play, and just you're going backwards.
Yeah, Morris has shown to be a real physical team when they're on the penalty kill. They don't let up. They're not going to sit back, and they're not going to let you have this one for free. You got to earn it.
Hartwig has it. He moves it over. That's Leonard. Leonard has it. Now he moves it behind the net. Moves it behind the net. Tries to get it in front. It's Corey. Corey puts it on net. Just gets through. Wide open shot. He scores! Klein puts the Killarney Raiders on the board with his first of the contest. 3-1. 10:51 remaining here in the second. And that is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that's going to be a big goal for us. That might be the push that the Raiders need.
It definitely will not hurt, and perhaps just shake the confidence a little bit for the Mavericks.
Yeah, this next goal, it's a real big one. So,
you think we're in next goal win territory?
Yeah, if the Raiders get this next one, it might just be the push they need.
And here's their opportunity. Broken up by number 9, Collette. Collette has been all over tonight. Here's Keck. Keck, he takes a shot, and that goes wide. They're at center ice. A bump to the side. No call there. A good non-call there. Vandenberg has it. Corey dumps it down the ice. Gets over the stick of number 16, Holdnick. Holdnick moves it ahead to number 17, Clark. Clark turns it over at center ice. Sent back down the ice. Number 20, Tetro. Tetro has it behind his own net. Moves it ahead. Shabrowski, he lets a shot go, and that's
a nice save by Morris's goalie there.
Like a lizard reaching for an ant. I'll take that.
Yeah, that goalie, he's been everywhere in that net. He just can't seem to get one through.
Or a frog looking for a fly. That would probably be a better analogy. Klein was taken down hard, but no call. Good non-call. Incidental contact. Klein using his stick work there. He's got to be careful. He's not called for a penalty, which he was. Isaac has it. Dumps it down the ice, and that could be icing. That could be. It might be. It is. Icing. 9 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the second period. It remains a 3-1 Morris Maverick lead, but can you sense maybe a little momentum shifting towards the orange and black?
Yeah, I think that goal was a big one for us. That really pushed us to, maybe work a little harder and realize that this game could be ours.
Face-off one, and the Raiders have it. The backhand, the fairly weak backhand, handled by the but losing his footing at center ice. Now I know this might be obvious to say, but what's causing all these players to lose their footing? Is it just slipperiness of the ice, or?
No, we've had quite a few games over these past couple of days. We haven't really had a big rest, and we couldn't get out for a practice before Provincials because of the snowstorm. So, we just got to get back in the groove.
Colom has it. Leaves it for the defender. Colom dumped it down the ice. That will not be ice. As Scher has it behind his net. Moves it down. That's intercepted by number 19, Forrest. But back the other way. Nothing will be happening because it was whistled dead.
It's another interference call by Cole Lockhart.
Lockhart will go to the box for 2 minutes or less for interference. If you're a Raiders fan, you don't want to go to give the Morris team too many penalties, especially with all the firepower that the black and silver.
Yeah, they've shown that they can capitalize on power plays, so the Raiders really need to limit the penalties.
Raiders penalty to number 17, Cole Lockhart, to the
Scherer clears it out, but kept in by number 15, Keck. But that goes into the bench. I think it got someone's belly over there on the Morris bench. That might bruise. It looks like a hard shot.
Yeah.
I don't know why he had his exposed stomach on the bench, but whatever. Here comes number 17, Clark. And offside. Very evidently offside.
Yeah, I don't know why he was trying to argue that one with the ref.
Just for the sake of arguing, so I guess. Now, the Raiders are going to be hungry like a wolf to kill off this power play.
Yeah, we really need to work hard on this one. This is a big goal to give up.
I guess it would be killing off the penalty. Well, they'd be fending off the Morris power play. Kept in by Keck. Keck has it. Moves it down. Down along the boards. Back to Keck. Keck. Here he comes. Here comes Keck. Moves it over to number 7, Stock. Stock back to Keck. Back to Stock. Stock moves it over. And he fouls on that shot. Put on net. Big save there by Vandenberg.
Yeah, number 15 for Morris. He's definitely been... Oh, big call here.
Undisciplined. That could be the Achilles heel for the Killarney Raiders. 2 minutes, 5 on 3. 54 seconds, 5 on 3 rather. But it's going to feel like an eternity. It's going to be a long 54 seconds. These guys, this is the turning point.
Yeah, those are penalties that we really can't afford to be getting right now, especially in this close of a game. And, you know, if we lose, we go to the bronze medal game, and I think some of the grade 12s, they won't be too happy with the rest of the team for getting those penalties and making that happen.
And back the other way, it's number 10, Corey. Corey brings it in, he lets a shot go. Big save there by Cologne, but you don't see too many breaks. Shorthanded, 5 on 3. That could be a big sign saying we're not taking this line down. Yeah. We're going to battle. We're 5 on 3, but we're not giving up. What do you think?
Yeah, Killarney is definitely not just going to sit down on this one. They're not going to let them have it. I think they're going to fight back a little bit.
Leonard takes the draw. He loses it. Number 16, Holdnick has it behind his own net. Holdnick breaks out. He passes it over to number 12, Keck. Keck through his zone, and that's poked off, but the other Keck brings it in. Put on net, that's stopped. Kicked aside. Keck back up to number 16, Holdnick. Holdnick. And we have a whistle here. The net has came off. 12 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage. 1:18 left in the other penalty. How crucial is this next 12 seconds?
This next 12 seconds, it's definitely a turning point. I think the Raiders really need to get the puck out of their own zone here.
But Keck did win it. Number 7 has it stock. Over. Back. Number 11 has it. Big save there by Vandenberg with his team down 5 on 3. They are now back to 5 on 4. Oh, but they could kill out the 5 on 3, but they could not kill out the 5 on 4. Keck wrists it home, and it's a 4-1 hockey game. Power play goal for the Morris Mavericks.
Yeah, number 15 on Morris, he's definitely shown as a big part of their team. He's scored most of their goals, and you know he's definitely a playmaker for them. Big important part of their team.
And the crowd, you could hear a pin drop in this place. Have you ever actually heard a pin drop?
Never.
I don't know where that phrase came from. But apparently, it's a very quiet arena or place you can hear a pin drop. Never actually understood that. Face-off's coming up in the Morris end. Killarney's desperately looking for something, anything to try to get them back in this contest. They thought they had it with the 3-1 goal, but that was quickly deflated like Tom Brady in footballs. And now it's 4-1. Scheer fires it, and that goes wide. Scholl, rather. And that's kicked aside. 5:38 remaining here in the second period. Still 4-1. What has to happen for your boys to get back in it?
Well, the Raiders, they're known as the underdogs. You know, we've been voted that we were going to be last in the league, and we're in Provincials now. So maybe we just got to keep battling and prove people wrong. You know, just got to keep working hard and show them what we can do.
Face-off's coming up. Hartwig, he wins it back, but it's taken over by Morris. Morris has it out in the neutral zone. Number 17, Clark. Clark battles along. He's going in for it. Shadlowski. The backhand pass. Loses it. It's Shadlowski again. Oh, and that one will not go for icing. The ref he's either saying it's safe or no icing, and since this is hockey, no icing. The two teams battle along the sideboards. Could have been a slash there, but there could be a flag on any play. I guess this is hockey. There's no flags. Morris Killarney. Yes, that's who's playing. Hartwig moves it over, and that hits the roof.
Yeah,
that one hit the roof.
Yeah, that one will be all the way down. That didn't go off anybody else.
No. Hey, that was impressive. Instead of hardest shot competition, they should have the highest shot competition.
Yeah, I think some of the Raiders might win that one.
They should have that. Keck. Oh, he's took a big bump. But he goes back battling the other way. Shear has it. Moves it ahead. That hits a leg. And they're scrambling here. Backhand and scores. Miscommunication there, and it costs them. Like in everything, communication is key. And once again, you don't listen, you're in trouble. It's 5-1. 5-1 for Morris.
Yeah, Morris are playing really hard. That was a really nice backhand on his part, but you know they've proven that they are the top team in this provincials. But I think the Raiders are just going to have to battle harder. You know, not let this one hurt them at all.
That goal was brought to you by our friends at Get Empowered, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized TELUS dealer today. GetEmpowered.ca. Dylan, you won't be disappointed that you did. Corey brings it in. He lets a slapper go, and that goes wide. And here comes Morris the other way. Here comes Morris. 15, Keck. The Kecks have been all over the ice today. It's been one Keck of a show this afternoon. And here, Miller has it. The Raiders are hoping it's Miller time right away. And number 20, Tetriel regroups. Clark moves it along behind the end boards. Behind the net. And we could have another fanning opportunity. Luckily, if you're a Raider fan, unable to find it was the Morris player. And back the other way is Dolomont. Dolomont, he just moved it behind his net. Big collision there behind the net. Keck, he takes a bump. And Klein moves it up, hits it. That did not miss by much. That one had top cheddar written all over it, but it got lost in the mail.
Yeah, this line will be really hungry for a goal, especially number 15, Jacob Dolomont. He's just came back from an ankle injury, so this is one of his first games back, so he'll be hungry for a win. That's for sure.
Vandenberg plays it. He leaves it for his D-man. And is there something about that spot that they keep on fanning on their passes? That was almost the third big turnover.
Yeah, that part of the ice right there seems just like a magnet for fumbled pucks.
You know, isn't it supposed to be home ice advantage for Killarney? Maybe Morris is playing a very strong game.
Yeah, no, I think Morris is definitely proving that they are one of the top. Well, they are the top team in this provincials. So
here comes Lockhart the other way, but offside. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. 5-1 is our score. Travis Longman alongside Dylan Smith. And Dylan, what has to happen?
You know, we just got to limit those turnovers. Those turnovers are what is getting us right now. And you know, the stupid penalties, they need to stop too. as Morris has proven that they are very good on the power play, and they like to capitalize. So we just got to limit their chances.
And some lethal backhands from Morris.
Yeah, no, they're very good at scoring in tight spaces by the seams of it. So we really just got to make sure they can't walk in on us.
Well, scoring in tight spaces, that's when you'll either win or lose games. You can score in those tight spaces. A lot of teams can't. But there's not a lot of teams like the Morris Mavericks.
No, I think our goalie is he's getting a little tired of not getting any support from the D-men, so he's probably going to have to send a very strong message to them when we get back to the dressing room.
Maybe a little stick banging, a little yelling, a little cursing,
Yeah.
or what's his style? Is his style more, let's just have a spot of tea and we'll talk about it?
Yeah, no, I think he'll speak his mind to them and make sure they know how he feels.
Isaac has it behind the net. He moves it to number 21. But he quickly loses it. That's sent down the ice. And that will go all the way. Call the sweepers off. No, that will be icing. Looking like the Briar there almost had to call sweeps.
Yeah, no, we really got to eliminate the face-offs in our own end. The icings they're really damaging us right now.
The icings have really tilted the ice, you could say.
Yeah.
Morris has it as we approach the 1 minute remaining mark here in the second. Still 5-1 for Morris.
Yeah, I think this last minute of play here it'll be a big turning point. If the Raiders can score a goal, that'll really help them going into the third.
A goal here is huge.
Yeah, maybe get the bus rolling on some more in the third.
You know, maybe that could be a good omen. You said get the bus rolling. And maybe it's good that the Raiders were the home team. I was looking at the stats, and the Raiders didn't have the best home record during the regular season. Of course, they played some really good competitions in their league.
Yeah, no, we've played some hard games, but it seems like we always do really well on the road. You know, a good road trip with the guys, it really gets us into the game.
It either goes that way or it goes completely wrong. But it's nice to hear that it went the other way for you guys. 18.8 seconds remaining here in period 2. Not 8. Period 2. I almost got carried away there. 5-1 for Morris with the face-off in enemy territory if you're a Killarney fan.
Yeah, this 18 seconds is big. We really got to box out.
Well, what do you think your coach will say during this next intermission?
It's really hard to say, but you know, he's probably going to have a good chat with our D-men about turning the puck over in our end, and you know, maybe tell the forwards to stop getting some penalties.
And that concludes the second period of play, brought to you by Pilot Mound Hockey Academy. And we will be right back with the score 5-1 for Morris.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Are you looking for a career in the salon industry? Check out Aveda Institute Winnipeg in the Exchange. What sets us apart is our student mentorship program, 95% placement rate after graduation, real-world salon experience, and network of 7,000 salons and spas. You will learn creative cut and coloring, latest trends and techniques, social media marketing, fashion shows, photo shoots, and more. Now accepting applications for 2018, so check us out and book your tour today. Aveda Institute Winnipeg. Hair school the way it should be.
Welcome back here to Killarney, Manitoba. The site has to be pretty disappointing for the Killarney Raiders. Hosting Provincials, thinking, hey, we have a good shot of going all the way to the championship game. Not looking very good at the moment. Down 5-1 after a disastrous start. disastrous first 40 minutes. Two of the people that are adding to the disaster, they have the same last name. Number 12 and number 15 for Morris, Justin Keck, and number 15, Jordan Keck. Those guys, they've been all over the score sheet and all over the ice. They've had, for lack of a better term, a Keck of the first 40 minutes. They're playmakers. They don't want to go out. For Jordan, the grade 12, he doesn't want this to be his last game. He would have the bronze medal game tomorrow, but you don't want to end your high school career on top. Several goals were scored for Morris that period, and the Raiders were able to get on the board, but just hasn't been a good first 40 minutes to the men in orange and black. And things will look to get that much better, or things will look to get better for Morris. Well, things will get better for Morris if they can hold on. And that concludes the second period summary. That was brought to you by CM Engraved. Are you looking for trophies or medals for your next hockey tournament? Then call CM Engraved today. 204-226-2416. They have the best prices in Manitoba. cmengraved.ca. They ship all over Manitoba. You will not be sorry you called.
We're in our third year with the boys program. This year we've actually added girls to our program as well. We run from September till June. We have our own dorm set up now. It's a great exposure program, great development program for the fact that we're on the ice every day, and we have workouts every day. We track our kids' grades closely, so the education is of utmost importance to us. And so it's an excellent program, and of course the Canadian Sports School League is the premier league, and we're glad to be part of that.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
Welcome back. I'm Travis Longman alongside Dylan Smith, and we look forward to bringing you exciting third period action between the Morris Mavericks and the Killarney Raiders. Well, at least if you're a Raider fan, you have to hope the excitement for the Raiders in the next period will be at least 4 goals.
Yeah, it'll be tough to come back, but we've shown that we've done it before, and we just need to battle hard and just stop the turnovers. That's a real big thing.
Oh, turnovers are key, especially trying to overcome what many people might consider to be an insurmountable lead.
Yeah, we need to play more disciplined too. We need to stop with the penalties, because as the Morris have shown that they do capitalize on most of their all of their power plays.
Killarney's going to look for some veteran leadership, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to list off the grade 12s. Camden Klein, number 21. Ryan Forsyth, number 11. Will Rayner. Dawson Miller. Brennan Shadowski and Matt Vandenberg are just a few of the people that will be playing their final game, could be playing their final meaningful provincial game. I can't say meaningful final game because you guys are still alive in playoffs, correct?
Yeah, we face Vincent Massey next week. We start, and that'll be for our league finals.
Pulling off the upset over Dauphin.
Yeah, that was a big turning point for us. We were voted most underrated team, and that everybody thought after last year that we weren't going to be back where we were, but we proved them wrong, and we're back in finals.
That is impressive, and we are live underway here with third period coverage between the Morris Mavericks and the Killarney Raiders. The Killarney's gonna look for a little luck of the Irish if they're gonna come back here at the Shamrock Center. Captain Schul fired it just wide. Klein tries to do a hip check, but the Morris player outsmarts him. And Morris, the pink laces, very, very tough. Tough men wear pink. Of Morris. Schul has it. Stands it. I think he was trying to hit. No, you never try to hit. So just trying to get the puck out.
Yeah, no, in the dressing room, the coaches decided to change the lines up a bit, so maybe we could get things rolling now. Moved a couple of people around, tried to find a better fit for some people.
Maynard has it. That's stopped by Vandenberg. Vandenberg lets out a big, juicy rebound like you'd have like a big, juicy steak. And like a hungry dog, Morris just pounced on it. And they're top gun for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're showing that if you give them chances, they are going to capitalize on it. They don't waste good chances like that.
19:09 remaining, 6-1 in favor of Morris.
Yeah, they're a hungry team. They're hungry for this win, that's for sure.
And that goal.
Mavericks goal, scored by number 9, Maxime Collette, assisted number 6, Thomas Maynard, and number 15, Jordan Keck.
That goal was brought to you by Get Empowered, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized TELUS dealer today. GetEmpowered.ca. You won't be sorry that you did. Raiders aren't giving up here, though, as they bring it in to the Maverick zone. They put it on net, and that's kicked aside by the netminder. Moves it to the point. Kept in there. He lets a shot go. That's off the glove, off the stick, and out.
Yeah, this goaltender, he has proven he is one of the best in this tournament, and he's really showing it here. That was a very solid save on his part.
Very, very solid.
Yeah, I don't think Morris could have asked for a better save on that one.
No, and I look forward to speaking to the netminder in our post-game talk coming up in about 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, what would you ask him?
No, I would just ask how he stayed focused all this time. You know, he's had a goal scored on him, but that doesn't affect him at all. He just gets right back up, and he keeps playing hard, keeps making some very good saves for the Morris, some very big saves.
Really big save. You know what I'm also going to ask him? How do you pronounce her last name? Is it Cologne or?
Yeah, I guess that's an interesting last name.
Cologne. I know some pro athletes with the last name, so it was an educated guess. Another turnover. There's more turnovers for... You guys are committing more turnovers than a bakery.
Yeah. This we haven't really been doing that much, but in this tournament. But it just seems this game that our, we're just out of it today. Our game isn't where it should be. But we changed the lines up. We trying to get things rolling now in different spots that open new opportunities.
Vandenberg has it, plays it over, plays it back, but that's our good friend turnover. Morris has it in the corner. That's cleared. Or they tried to clear it, and we have a penalty coming up.
Yeah, this interference penalty, this will be a big power play for the Raiders. They really need to show Morris that they can capitalize on chances like this.
They sure do, and this power play is brought to you by GT Hockey, gtperformancehockey.com. Or for Morris, the penalty kill that's brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Taken hard into the boards, and they're a little skirmish there. I thought he might have kicked him, but no, he didn't. He didn't take the Matt Cook approach there.
This is definitely going to be a tough power play for the Raiders. Morris.
Not that tough. Klein makes it 6-2 in favor of the Mavericks. That could be just what the doctor ordered to get, but is it too little too late?
Yeah, the Klein boys definitely got things rolling there. Maybe it was a little brother power.
Talk a little bit about the firepower on the Raiders.
The Klein boys are definitely a big part of our team. They're definitely putting up some points, and same with one of our first and his last year, Will Leonard. He's been a big part of this year too, scoring. I think he had the most points in our team in our regular season games. So.
Another quick strike here for the Raiders, and they're right back in it. But I think they need at least 2 goals before the 10-minute mark, and against the good team like Morris, the top team in the province, that's very, very tough.
Yeah, Raiders they'll just have to keep chiseling away at it. Work the score down a bit.
Yeah, Morris will just be looking to kill that clock and advance to the championship game. Oh. Number 7, Stock, moves it down. Sends it down the length of the ice. Well, half the length of the ice. If it was the length of the ice, it would have been icing. There's a fight along the end boards, and 21 Siemens comes away with it. That one could be ice. And it is. 15:39 to go. Well, are the Raiders going to rock them like a hurricane, or?
I think they'll definitely have to get into a bit of a better mood than they were in before to, keep burying some goals. But, now we got the Klein boys on the case. They should make something happen.
The Kleins, they have looked very impressive this afternoon.
Yeah, they do. They work well with each other, and
it's almost like they're brothers.
Yeah.
Instant chemistry. I wish my boys had that kind of chemistry. In front. Knocked aside. It's back in the corner.
Yeah, the Raiders really need to capitalize on those chances.
Klein, the aforementioned Klein, gets it to his brother Klein. And number 7, Leonard, he's also had a fairly solid game this afternoon.
Yeah, he's a great all-around player. He's a big part of our team and our first line this year. He's put up a lot of points and scored a lot of goals where we needed it, so maybe it's his time to shine today.
Dump down, and that'll be a change. Vandenberg almost bobbled it. Unfriendly bounce. Now, you guys play games out of Wawaniisa too, right?
Yeah, we had 3 regular season games in Wawaniisa this year.
Do you think that would have made disrupted any of the chemistry that you guys?
No, Wawaniisa, it's a nice little rink. I think we did pretty well in that rink, but I think the Killarney boys would rather us play here. We can host a bigger crowd. Make more noise for the boys to get pumped up.
Cack has it. First time I mentioned his name in the third period. Moves it over. Number 9, who is Collette. Collette takes the shot, and that goes wide. Moves it over. Cack brings it in. And wisely bumped off the puck. Sent down the other way. And Miller works hard after it. And he gets his body in front of it to send it over to his teammate. In front, in the slot, he lets a shot go. It hits a body and goes wide and high and wide. Chips it by number 11. Isaac has it.
This is a very important part of our game right here. We can't be risking any turnovers in our end. That's what's really done us over this game.
Yeah, anytime your hockey team looks like a bakery, it's not looking good for the hockey team that looks like a bakery. 12:36 to go here in the third period. It is too much for Morris. 6, not enough for Killarney. They're going to look for a little luck of the Irish here and try to make a game of it. But barring a miracle.
Yeah, this is crunch time right now for the Raiders. They they need to give it all they got.
Phillips has it. He sends it along, but 16 Holdnick out sends it back. Klein. Clark has it. Back, and that's off. That's out of the zone as we approach the 8-minute mark of this third period. Still 6-2. Klein has it. He tries to skate it out, but pressure. Morris has been pressuring them all afternoon, and they've been doing a fantastic job of it. Gotta take your hats off to the Mavericks.
Yeah, they like to pressure. They play hard. They don't let you have a lot of room when you have the puck. That's for sure.
No, that's a product of good coaching, and the number 1 team ranked heading in here, they're a very well-coached team. Oh, we had coincidental minors on that play.
Oh, yeah. Number, is it 20, Keaton Klein?
Klein for the Raiders, and number 16, Holdnick, will be going to the sin bin for 2 minutes. As the face-off comes down. Wins it back, number 6, Maynard. Maynard gets it. Number 9, Shearer. He lets the shot go, and that goes wide.
Yeah, it seems like the Raiders are very scrambly in their own end this time.
Lets the shot go. Stop. Big save by Vandenberg. If it wasn't for Vandenberg,
yeah,
I don't even want to think of what the score would be.
The score might be a little different if we didn't have Matt in between the posts for us. But, he's a good goaltender, but there's only so much you can do when your defense isn't working as hard as they can.
That is very true, and give Morris some credit, though. They're playing
they are playing a very good game. They are really proving they're number one in this tournament.
As we approach the halfway mark of this third period, Leinart brings the puck into the Morris zone. He feeds it back to Lockhart. And there's a turnover. There's a battle in the... Now Tetro back.
Delayed penalty.
We have a penalty coming up. He'll go to the box for 2 minutes or less.
Leinart for a cross check, it seems.
Leinart for a cross. And this penalty kill is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. And the power play brought to you by GT Hockey. GTPerformanceHockey.com. Face-offs at the point.
Yeah, Morris is definitely going to be looking to capitalize on this one. They want to show them that they are the number one ranked team, and they want to get the biggest lead as possible.
But Killarneys are going to want to battle it off and not give up anymore. But unfortunately that did not happen. Almost as I opened my big mouth. Number 21 potted it home. Stevens buried it in the back of the net to make the extra point, and it's a 7-2 lead in favor.
Yeah, Morris have shown again and again that if you get a penalty against them, they're going to score. They're going to capitalize.
They are a very dangerous team with lots of weapons, and they are looking like, whether it's Mountain or Glenborough that they face tomorrow, both of those teams are in for...
They're in for a hard played game.
It's going to be a hard-fought game, and Morris, they don't take a shift off.
No, they give it 110 all the time, that's for sure.
Leave it all on the ice, all those hockey cliches. But showing no signs of quit is number 8, Shedlowski. Puck banked off the boards, and it's Shedlowski looking to take on 2 Mavericks. However, they were able to get it down and shot in the slot. Big save there by Vandenberg.
Yeah, that is a very crucial save on our part, and Keaton's out of the box now, it looks like, after that whistle.
7-2 remains the score in favor of the Morris Mavericks. All their top guns are firing off tonight. And it looks like they're about to punch their way to the gold medal game tomorrow, barring a massive miracle. One I've never seen.
Yeah, a 7-2 game with 8 minutes left. It's pretty obvious who might win this, but I guess stranger things have happened.
That's why you finish the game.
It ain't over till it's over, Yogi Bear.
That's right. Oh, mishandle.
Risky play by...
That was very risky. The shot. Kept.
Huge rebound.
Rebound control. That's, no matter what the level, that's something I think you work on as a goaltender until the day you hang up the skates. Mm-hmm. You can always be working, always trying harder, and hockey's a game you can play all your life, and if you're lucky enough, and
no, the Raiders they've had a lot of chances this period. They really need to bury some. I think they're kind of sitting back now because it is a 7-2 game, but by the looks of it, they're pulling their goalie and putting in their backup, Carter Jones, number 30.
Mr. Jones is coming into the game.
By By the looks of it, I think Matt pulled himself there, Vandenberg.
Probably just wants to save some energy for tomorrow's bronze medal game.
Yeah.
Give him credit, though. Vandenberg
played a heck of a game.
He played a heck of a game. They just beat him on some good shots.
Yeah.
Maynard has it. Keck, the aforementioned Keck, who's all over the ice this afternoon.
Yeah, he's a very solid player for Morris. He's definitely, he is a goal scorer, as he's proved that to the Raiders.
Now, number 20, Tetro. Tetro back in his own end, moves it ahead to number 4, Schrader. Schrader down the ice. And here comes number 21, Siemens. One of the goal scorers but Siemens unable to bury it. Raiders back the other way. Moves it over. Behind the net. Dolomont takes a bump. Capped in there by number 8, Shadlowski.
Got a
little bit of a slash off going on here. And will the ref take both? None? One? The ref decided, hey, this is a hockey game and not a figure skating competition. No disrespect to figure skaters. Scott Moyer was the highlight at the Olympics. So he let them play. 6:25 remaining here in the third period. 7-2 in favor of Morris. And we have a face-off. Combatants are Leinert, who wins it. Schul lets a shot go. And that shot goes just wide. Klein has it. And that's capped in by Schul.
Morris's defensibility has really been shown here, that they are just incredible on the defense.
Including their netminder, Colomb. He's made some pretty solid saves.
Very big saves for their team. He's definitely keeping them in this.
6:04 remaining. It remains 7-2 in favor of the Morris Mavericks. Leinert looking to win the draw and set something up here. Leinert does win the draw, but he does not survive contact. Shadlowski turns it over. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. He lets a wrist shot go. Making his first save of the night is Mr. Jones.
That's a big save. It's a big save for the Raiders.
Welcome to the jungle, Mr. Jones. Big save. That ought to help his confidence.
Oh yeah. No, that turnover there in the neutral zone, those have really got to stop for the Raiders if they want to have a shot at all. But it seems like all game that they've been getting those turnovers, and that's what's really hurt them.
I think it might be time to just regroup and focus on the game tomorrow for the bronze medal game.
No doing stupid stuff to get penalties and
suspensions.
Yeah, no, we really need everyone for tomorrow. That's for sure.
Although you guys do have a fairly full roster.
Yeah, we do have a very big roster.
Captain number 16, Holdnick. Holdnick fans on his shot. That was number 19, Forrest. And it's back the other way.
Pretty big offside there for the Raiders.
Coming up at 4:30 approximately, we will have the Glenboro, Carberry, Balder Wildcats doing battle against the Prairie Mountain High School Mountain Mustangs. Now, what did you see out of the Mountain Mustangs yesterday? That
they like to work hard, and they really do leave it all out there. You can't ease up in the third period against them, or they will come back, as it was shown there. You really can't take that team lightly, that's for sure.
Battle along the backboards, kept in there by number 6. And Morris has the puck. Killarney looking for any momentum heading into tomorrow.
Here we go, big
Here we
cross-ice
go.
pass.
Hartwig in all alone. He lets a backhand go, and he misses just wide. Good defensive play there by Morris. Schrader back the other way. He dumps it down the ice, and he just wants to go get off the ice and start planning his nightly festivities. After 2 games yesterday, how tired do you think the guys' legs are today?
Yeah, I think that's really had a lot to do with how we played today. 2 games in one day and then a game the next day. That's
3 games in 72 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty
tough to do.
straining on a young hockey player's body.
But you guys are young. You guys are young whippersnappers.
Yeah, we should
Here's
bounce
Klein
back.
in. And he gets tangled up. He loses it. Kept in. And still kept in. Ruling it's still in, but finally it's out into the neutral zone. Passes it. Sent down Klein. You can never go wrong with saying Klein when it's a Killarney player because they're all over the ice.
Yeah, they seem to be everywhere that the puck is, that's for sure.
Morris has it. They're going back the other way. Clark sends it down the ice. 184 seconds remaining here in the third period of this semifinal game. It is Morris with a commanding 7-2 lead, but a huge save, as huge as it can get at 7-2.
Yeah, that was a very good glove save by Jones in net.
And it appears we are just running it in straight time. 2:35 and counting and ticking down. 2:30. That's one. Doc takes a shot. That goes wide. Forrest puts it on net. That also goes wide. Isaac loses it. And it's back the other way. Back the other way. Miller dumps it down. It hits the body. And Daruk. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. It remains 7-3 in favor, 7-2 rather, in favor of the Morris Mavericks.
I think the Raiders are starting to get a little mad with themselves. The game's getting pretty rough now.
A little bit, yeah. And got to make sure that everyone's
got to stay disciplined.
Yeah, and the big thing, the bronze medal game tomorrow against looking. If it's Glenborough, Glenborough will be looking for.
Yeah, they'll be looking for another win against us, especially because we swept them in a league for to go to finals or to go to semis.
Looking for redemption.
Yeah.
But Glenborough has Mountain, and any team can be beaten.
Anything could happen there. Yeah. Both two hardworking teams, so be an interesting outcome.
Moves it ahead. Shearer puts it on net. The backhand.
Oh. 30 seconds left in the third period.
And Morris, they dump it down the ice. Ref waves off the icing. And here's Keck. He was stopped.
Yeah, big save by Jones.
10 seconds to go here in the third period. Klein. And we're running on straight time, so that'll do it.
That'll be the game.
That'll do it. That concludes the third period. Morris wins by a commanding 7-2 score. We would like to thank our game sponsor, brought to you by Case Financial. Stay tuned for Player of the Game presentation. Now, it wasn't the result for you guys, but is there any positives you can take away?
Well, we are doing better than last year. I mean, last year we made it to consolation finals, which we won, but this year bronze medal isn't bad. It's a big step for us, and it's not like we're out of the tournament completely. We still have a game tomorrow.
Always strive to win your last game. That's no matter if you're 0-15 and in the NFL, you always strive to win your last game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the boys really, they can't hang their heads on this one. They really got to focus on the game tomorrow, and what they got to do. And
they just ran into a gray and black truck known as the Morris Mavericks.
Yeah.
They sure were. Kowalski's player of the game for the Raiders.
Yeah, he is a very offensive defenseman, and he has shown that he was a big part of this game.
And Keck.
Yeah, he had a couple of nice goals. He really does deserve that player of the game.
And stay tuned. We will be right back at 4:30 for our next contest.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve, and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
I'm here live with Ryan Colm of the Morris Mavericks, and he just backstopped his team into the gold medal game tomorrow. Ryan, what do you guys have to work on, or what were you most happy with about today's result?
I like that we played it as a team. We played smart throughout the whole game, and we got pucks to the net.
Is there anything you'd change about your performance?
I don't know. Maybe try to get a shutout next time.
Well, you can always strive to do better, I guess. Is that just how your season's gone so far, or?
Yeah, we've been doing pretty good this year. We made a second round playoffs, but got kicked out then.
Do you have any preference as to who you face in the gold medal game?
Not really. I think we could take on really anybody. I have confidence in our team.
You guys sure battled hard and you made some big saves. Can you talk about what was the toughest save that you made on the evening?
What's that?
Can you talk about your hardest save on the afternoon?
I don't know. I'd say slide across the crease and got him with the pad.
Yeah, that was almost the turning point of the contest. When you slid across. And, well, what are your thoughts heading into the gold medal game? What has to go your way?
I don't know. I say we just keep playing the same games that we've been playing. Stay confident. That's all I can really say about that.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
7-2 victory for the Morris Mavericks, and they're off to the gold medal game tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 against either the Glenboro Carberry Boulder Wildcats or the Mountain against the winner of this contest coming up at about 4:30. Waiting for Keck. One of the Keck boys will be joining us momentarily to talk about some of their beautiful goals. Oh, here he is now. I'm joined alongside
Jordan Keck.
Jordan, you had a whale over the game there, buddy. And can you talk a little bit about your performance?
Well, it was all around team effort out there on the ice, and I mean, everyone played strong, and just hopefully we can take this into the next game.
What are your thoughts heading into the gold medal game tomorrow?
It's going to be nice. I haven't got a ring yet, so that's the plan. That's the plan tomorrow.
Well, it's always the plan to win the game. You play to win the game. What changes do you think you have to make, if any?
Well, we all have to come out there prepared. Like, this is our last game, so it's do or die right now. Like, we all got to come prepared, and when we do that, we're going to win.
It was close after the first period, then you guys kind of turned it on. What was said in the locker room between the first two periods?
Well, we all just need to wake up, get our legs underneath us, and I guess Barry just gave us a nice, good speech here, and we got going.
Do you guys think you have to make any changes heading into tomorrow, or?
Just we've been playing well this last stretch, and we got to play better, but it's gonna happen.
Have you seen either one of these two teams, or?
Yeah, we played these guys the first game in Provincials and Mountains in our league. So,
who would you rather face?
The plan is to play Mountain. That's what we'd like to happen.
Big rivalry game there between you two.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do in the regular season?
We actually finished in semis. Morden knocked us out, but
Well, best of luck tomorrow afternoon. Looking for another strong performance tomorrow afternoon, and for the Morris Mavericks, and really they are hoping that they can come out with a similar result. Maybe not a 7-2 score, but I'm sure they take any score where they are the victorious team tomorrow afternoon. It all comes down to tomorrow afternoon. Will it be gold? Or will it be silver for the Morris Mavericks?